It's June 15, 2023, and you know what that means. Yup, it has been 2 years since the YouTube channel launched. 39 videos, 7 streams, 3 shorts, and at the time of recording, at 218 subscribers. This is insane. Thank you all so much for being with me on this pretty epic journey. I've looked back on all videos and I can for sure say that I've definitely gotten better, sorta. I've made 16 videos, 3 shorts, and 2 live streams since the last NintendRo Direct last year, and I've gained 110 subs since then, so that's a good sign. Looking at this rate, we might hit 327 in the next anniversary special. So today, kind of like my last NintendRo Direct, I'll be looking at the past year on my channel and how the channel has grown since then, with some behind the scenes info as well as mocking my past self, cause why not? I will also announce the winners of the Hyrule's Best Photographer competition at the end too, so stick around for that. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's jump into this NintendRo Direct. You're probably wondering what happened here. No video dropped in July. Well, yes, that is true. But on July 7th, I recorded the Super Mario 3D World Manhunt video with CrazyTendo and ChrisTendo. Inspired by the legends that are the Switch top, we decided to give this a go ourselves. This was the video that really sparked the chemistry between the three of us. We never really talked to each other on Discord much before the MCU tier list video on Chris's channel, but we talked more with each other and it was great fun. I think the chemistry started in Chris's video, but it got more together and competitive during the Manhunt video. I was very busy in the months of July, but I still managed to edit this video for release in August. But Premiere kept crashing quite a bit, so that is another factor which drove this video into August. Speaking of August, let's move on. On August 9th, the 3D World Manhunt video dropped and we all had a blast in this video. Well, except for Chris, as he had to drop this beautiful cover of Fishy on Me. Both the song and Manhunt video dropped on August 9th. It was meant to release on the 7th, but Premiere had other plans. Not much else really happened in August as I was on holiday, as well as 2 massive projects I was working on in real life, which were way more important for me than content creation, caused me to not make any content until September. But I love what I was doing on my break, and it's definitely a core memory for me. Another big month for me as I was moving to university, and I was really focused on that. But before I moved, there was one last video waiting for Animotica, my old editing software. The Farm Direct. I was going to make a review on this one, just like how I've done on the previous ones. Heck, I even had a thumbnail ready for it when it was finished. But then I thought that direct was really not worth my time to record and write and edit and all that faff. So instead, I just made a meme video on how many trashy farm games and RPGs were in that direct. I also edited the top 23 Yes eShop video just before I went to uni. I only had some small final touches to do when I was at university, so this technically was the first video I edited at uni? I feel like I've talked about this video before September. Oh wait, I remember! Next is a video called Top 20 Nintendo 3DS eShop Games to Get Before It Shuts Down. This should be next week's video, if not the next. It's going to be a long one, so please watch all of it. I like the script as I'm going for a new script writing style, so I hope you like it. Yep, wrote the script for the first 5 games and then just paused on it. Past Nintendo really said I'ma upload it next week when he barely started. Animation was another thing I experimented in on this video, which was fun. I went to the meme maker on the My Nintendo site and made various expressions and faces and then recorded it onto OBS and made it look like a stop motion animation. And I included some skits too and tried to make this video somewhat similar to a Scott the Woz type video. I definitely will try to incorporate this style of scripting more with more skits in the future. And another cool thing about uni is that I made my first ever Nintendo friend outside of Discord. And he's a former world record holder on Mario Kart 8's DS TikTok clock. So Nintendo, huge shout out to you, man. Not much happened this month. On October 9th, I was featured on Chris's Nintendo Wii Direct video, where I talked about possible WiiWare titles coming to Switch. Thanks for having me, Chris, and this is probably my favourite video of yours. Aside from Fishy and Me, of course. Speaking of directs, we did get our first look at the Mario movie this month. I did record my own live reaction to it too, and I was going to make a thoughts video on this, and I did start it too. However, with assignment deadlines coming up too soon and with Premiere being quite slow, I ended up not doing so. I played Minecraft for the first time. Well, first time on my Mac. This was part of the Minecraft Building Challenge video, and silly me, of course did not practice or even think to learn the controls beforehand. I've played Minecraft twice in my life at the time of that video. Once on stream on my home PC, which is privated now, and now this challenge on my MacBook. Chris and Crazy had to teach me the button movements during the challenge, which I found hilarious. I only managed to properly get the hang of things towards the near end of the second round, but of course it wasn't enough for me to win the challenge, and as a result, I had to perform a cover of Mine Diamonds. I also unlocked the community tab on the same day as this video went up, which is great too. The first short was also released on the channel. This was during the time where that Cooper dance meme was going around quite a lot, and I thought, let's see how many take to beat New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I uploaded this onto YouTube and it didn't do so well, only 88 views in total, which isn't too bad, but I thought it might have done better. Well, it did, actually, but not on YouTube, on Instagram. Yep, I uploaded it onto Instagram and it blew up. At the time of recording, over 22,000 plays, 5,000 likes, and 200 saves, as well as 11 new followers. That's insane. I guess Instagram really is the way to go, huh? Now, I did say it's a series, and I even saved the speedruns for the other new Soup games to make more shorts on, but, well, I guess this meme really is just what kind of happened. Oh, and the meme can died too. On November, we got the second trailer of the Mario movie, and there is this one scene which got me thinking of a funny meme. Combining the sound to this scene. And who would have thought that this would have been my most viewed video? 6,500 views. That is insane. In the first 3 days it hit 1,000 views, and I got 12 new subscribers from this video. So if this is you, welcome. And on December 2nd, the day after I dropped this meme video, it was time for a big announcement. We've done 3 collabs on each other's channels, and since the Minecraft video, we decided to do something official with this. A channel dedicated to our collabs, featuring myself, Crazy Tendo, and Chris Tendo, the NintenTrio. We were so excited and just waiting for the channel to be ready so we can announce it. And we also recorded our first video for the Trio channel this month too, and we had such a blast working on it. The second short for the channel also released, which was this cool Splatoon Easter egg I discovered on Google. I didn't know that this was a thing until I was just searching at Splatoon and I saw it. Though that didn't do too well as it only got 27 views and even Instagram wasn't too happy with it, as it had about over 100 plays. This Google Easter egg was probably around for quite a while then, if that's the case. And another unfortunate thing for me was that I had to record something atrocious this month. What was that? Well, let's move to 2023 to see. Kicking off the year with a bang was the first NintenTrio video on the channel, where we raced each other on the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course pass tracks. Loser had to drink some lemon juice, and unfortunately for Crazy, he had to face a sour punishment. This was such a fun video to record, and editing all that Chris, great job dude. Oh, I almost forgot. Our top 20 Nintendo 3DS eShop Games video won Best Video at the Agent Awards. Still feel like the Botmas video finale should have been nominated as it was a January 22 release for some countries, but oh well, not my show. Thanks for everyone who voted. My ears were blessed, but you know what wasn't so blessed? My voice. After recording Mine Diamonds, I lost the Minecraft challenge and had to record Mine Diamonds as a punishment. I didn't record this until late December, as I wanted to rest my voice as I had some performances which I needed my voice to be in its best condition for. That's why I got delayed till January. One thing which you guys never got to see in the Mine Diamonds video was a full 3D animation of me dancing. I asked my friend Jasmine to edit it for me, and we did get kind of a start to it as you can see here. But as time was short and assignments were approaching for both of us, we decided to scrap that idea, and that's what resulted in the video you saw in the end. And what's also funny is that the day before the video was released, I hit 150 subscribers. Great! And ending off January, the NintenTrio hopped in an episode of Chriscast where we talked about Nintendo's 2020 to 2022. My first podcast, and I enjoyed it as I was talking about the things I love. I recommend you check the video out if you haven't already done so. Starting off February, I participated in Mac's Mario Kart tournament. Unfortunately for me, bad luck kicked off on Exciter Bike Arena, and I was eliminated in the third round. But Mac, if you're watching, thanks for having me. Next up was Nintendo Direct. Me and the trio were meant to stream it on the NintenTrio channel, but due to technical difficulties, we moved the stream from the trio channel to Chris's channel, where we live streamed our reaction. And that was quite a solid Direct too, and the next day, I made a review on the Direct. Game Boy and Game Boy Advance on Switch, Metroid Prime Remastered, Pikmin 4, Yoshi's Island, and of course the Tears of the Kingdom trailer, and so much more. But now, we move on to one of the big ones for the channel. The next NintenTrio video dropped where me and the boys played Mario Party Superstars, but whoever got last place is the winner. Unfortunately for Crazy Tendo, he lost yet another NintenTrio challenge video and had to remake Chris's hit song, the Mega Hippo diss track. Editing for this video was on me, and it took quite a while to do, especially how Mario Party crashed twice in our playthrough. And then came the next day, March the 3rd, the 60th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, a game which I never played, or so you thought. Yep, that's right. I talked about this whole story of me keeping this a secret in the Breath of the Wild review, which you should go watch, but let's talk about the two videos which dropped today. First, I shadow dropped a video titled NintendRo Presents. I wanted to keep it as secret as possible, so there was no thumbnail or proper title until like a week later I think. I enjoyed making this trailer as well as doing the music for it too. That was pretty epic music, not gonna lie. And then you finally saw what this was all about. Road to Tears of the Kingdom. A marathon of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom content in the days before the most hyped up and anticipated sequel drops. And I've got to say, this is definitely in my top 3 thumbnails of mine. My brother really did a solid job on it, and I was in awe when I saw it first. I've got quite a lot to talk about on this marathon, but I'll save that for May. But in addition to this epic trailer, I was also featured in the cameo section, as well as talking about the Akala region in Crazy Tendo's Breath of the Wild review. He still thinks that he was the reason I got Breath of the Wild, as he told me to do so in another video of his. Go check out his video too, as it has some pretty epic guests at the end of the video. And to end off the month, 2 eShop related videos dropped, with the first being my top 20 Wii U eShop games video. This is my second video to hit the 1000 view mark, so thank you for that. Maybe if I held back on my 3DS one until March, it might have performed better, but I was happy with how that turned out as well. I returned with the Scott the Woz style script with skits and animation again, as well as incorporation of memes in the video too. And I did a last minute video where I showcased the games and demos I purchased as part of a last minute haul. And I was so upset when I found out that the badge arcade doesn't work anymore. Now my collection will stay incomplete. April Fools kicked off the month with 6 videos spanning across my channel, the NintenTrio, and Crazy and Chris's channel. We decided in March on how we're going to do things, so I made a video for Crazy's channel about how much he hates Breath of the Wild, Crazy made a video on Chris's channel on how epic Mario Strikers Battle League was, and Chris made a video on my channel on how epic Xenoblade is. And then we also alternated on doing each other's thumbnails too. I made the one for Chris's video, Chris made it for Crazy, and Crazy made it for me. And as a grand finale, we all followed one script and quit the NintenTrio. What's really ironic is that Crazy's Breath of the Wild hate video did better than his actual review, which is crazy. And of course I was panicking when I saw the Xenoblade video performance doing so well. It got past the 800 view mark, which not many videos of mine did, and I really did not want it to pass the trailer for the TO2K marathon. Thankfully, it hasn't yet, and it should stay that way. The boys had a different idea for the Xenoblade video on my channel, but I immediately said no to that idea. I won't say what that idea would have been, but let's just say I'm glad it didn't happen in the end. And lastly in April, I announced the Hyrule's Best Photographer competition, where I asked you guys to send me epic photos from Breath of the Wild, and I will decide a winner. So thank you to everybody who submitted, and the winner will be announced shortly. Some other side thing which happened obviously is the release of the Super Mario Bros. Movie. I saw it on release day, then again when I went back to uni. It was an awesome movie, and I loved all the Easter eggs I managed to spot in the movie, and the post-credit scene was hype. Oh, and how could I forget the greatest song of the year, Peaches? And finally on April 23rd, Crazy Tendo dropped the Mega Hippo diss track. Can't wait to hear more songs by you, dude. Hopefully you'll use the next trio challenge as well. The big month. My personal favourite month of the 2022-2023 season. Why? Well, it's the month of the Road to the Tears of the Kingdom marathon, dude. Firstly, the predictions video, and my oh my. I was shocked and so excited to have both Thomas from the Switch Stop and NintenDro hop in on this video. It was such a fun moment to work with these two on the video, as well as the NintenTrio obviously. Once I've beaten Tears of the Kingdom, I want to look back on the video and see how well my predictions were. And aside from the meme video, this is my most viewed video with almost 1,500 views on it. I said in a community post that I woke up to the channel and the videos just blew up, and that is insane. I never thought I'd see a community post of my video on Nintendo Land's channel. Thank you so much Thomas, Nintendo Land and the trio for all your support on this video. The next video was Breath of the Wild Tinder. Originally, the video was looking quite different as I just thought to call it AI Picks Link's Life Partner, and the title cards when editing were different, but then literally the day before release, the idea of Tinder came to my brother whilst he was doing the most base thumbnail he did, and I instantly changed the entire video edit into the one you see today, the most fire and beautiful thumbnail. It was the first time his vision for a thumbnail actually turned out how he wanted it to be. My favourite card has to be Mifa's, as he put 5'5", 6 feet under in the height section. I shouldn't be laughing at the fact that Mifa is dead, but this title card is just it. Aside from the video intro and outro, this whole video was AI, with only some grammatical changes. The Tinder profiles, the sections where I talk about the characters, and the summary at the end was all ChatGPT. Now I haven't finished Tears of the Kingdom yet, but I already see myself preparing for a sequel for Tinder, but Tears of the Kingdom. And before he did the Tinder one, he also showed me an idea of Hyrule Matchmaking, and he made a logo for it as well, based off the Netflix show Indian Matchmaking. And the day after this video dropped, I hit 200 subscribers. Sweet! And after the AI video was a live stream I did where I played Master Mode for the first time in my life. Now, I only knew some things about this, like the golden enemies and that there was a Lionel on the Great Plateau. And of course, you guys wanted me to fight Lionel, and of course, as expected, I failed. But it was a good fun stream for those who turned up, so yeah, if you came to that stream, thank you so much for turning up. After this was the Hyrule guest serve video, where I tried to get the perfect game. This was a fun one to film, and I won't spoil the video, so go check it out. And for this video, we got a brand new Romy variant, which was the Explorer Me, which was inspired by Board Game Island from Wii Party. Next was the meme video, and viral videos which I've seen a lot of. Our last line of defense will be Link. This video didn't need much effort to make, as I had quite a lot of fail clips from Breath of the Wild which I used. This was actually a last minute video, and the video was not supposed to be this. I won't spoil what the other video is, as I am still working on it, but doing challenge videos takes quite a long time to get done. While I still want to get this video out, I'm not sure if it will do well, as it is a unique idea as well as being played in Breath of the Wild. A short was the next video. Well, it was meant to be a short. I still have no clue why it didn't classify as a short, despite me using the same settings as the previous two shorts I did, but oh well. I was inspired to do this as a reel came up on my Instagram feed showing places to visit in the world, and two of these locations reminded me of Breath of the Wild locations. And lastly, the most anticipated one, the Breath of the Wild review. And despite it all being on track for a May 11th release, recording at a uni dorm and telling flatmates to keep things down despite me saying twice and them still yelling their heads off in the kitchen, I was frustrated, and recording late and editing till 4 AM for the past 2 days before release caused the delay. I got so annoyed, and with all that and an unfortunate heavy heart, it was released on TOTK Day. I really hope that the video did much better than it did. It's the second least viewed video as part of the marathon, and I put quite a lot of effort into this one. I even tried out this new edit for the title cards, which I think is awesome. Please check the review if you can and give it a like. And when I got back home on May 14th, I unboxed my Tears of the Kingdom bundle. And what an experience this game is. I'm currently in the last regional dungeon at the time of recording, and I was going to edit and upload my unboxing video, but Tears of the Kingdom had other plans, and just kept pulling me away from the motivation to edit the video. Heck, even got a thumbnail too, but Tears of the Kingdom is just so addicting. And as an official announcement here on YouTube, the NintenTrio Discord is now live. Click the link down below to join the server. There was actually supposed to be one video each day to be released as part of the marathon. However, I decided to just do one every 2 days, as the other videos I had in mind didn't work. One would have been way too long, minimum 30 minutes in length. One was supposed to be a NintenTrio video, but we couldn't get the time to record the video. Another was ranking the Zelda soundtracks, but I thought that this would have been unwise to do, as I couldn't just leave out Tears of the Kingdom. So this will have to be later on. And lastly was a challenge video which I mentioned before, and I'm debating on if I should continue to work on it or not. And here we are today. Nothing has happened this month aside from the closure of the Hyrule's Best Photographer competition. So let's just get that out of the way. With 6 really awesome submissions, it was quite tough for me to decide. But in the end, there can only be one winner. And I will say that the winner is... Jasmine with this really detailed photograph. So epic. Okay, for real this time, the real winner is... Bag of Donuts! Congrats on winning this competition, dude. It was a really tough competition and I want to thank everybody who participated. And eventually, I will do another competition, maybe next year on Tears of the Kingdom. Now, let's quickly skim back to the previous direct and mock past NintendRo. Number 1. And the Scott the Was knockoff vid, which I have talked for so long since the channel has started. Why I'm not an RPG guy. And I can confirm this has begun production. And I'm gonna just say now, it's gonna be the same level as the bottomless finale. Hopefully. Can't say for certain when but maybe July August release. I have not touched that script since last year, to be honest. I still do want to get this video out, but I'm not sure when that will happen. Next. And allow me to reveal the final part of the 100 sub special, which is how I make my YouTube videos. This epic suggestion was given to me by Microwave Spaghetti, and I will break down everything step by step for you guys, so stay tuned for that as well, and that could help you launch your YouTube career. Where is that video? I definitely most certainly did not forget. What? No. Number 3. This. Another project I'm working on, which we are currently keeping super secret. So for those who are part of this, don't say a word in the comments at all below. And I'll just leave you with this. Mehu Gamer. So basically, this is supposed to be a group channel called Global Gamers, where Crazy Tendo, Chris Tendo, myself, and 3 other people were going to make a YouTube channel together. We decided on Global Gamers because we are all from across the globe. There has been zero progress on this except for a beta logo last May. This never happened in the end, but a better group did form, which of course is the NintenTrio, which you should be subscribed to now. If not, go subscribe. And that is it. Hope you all enjoyed this direct, and I would appreciate if you check out the other videos on my channel, and thank you all again for this amazing 2-year journey. The channel definitely has evolved since the beginning, and the video qualities have definitely for sure have improved too. I just want to give one last huge shout out to NintenTrio, the Switch Stop, and Nintendo Land for all the support you guys have given me. So, until the next video, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.